Hey everyone, Liz here in voiceover mode again today. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a follow-up to last week's clip introducing the projector method for paperless PDF patterns. So if you haven't seen that clip, I will link it up in the description for you and you can go check it out so that you know what we're talking about. There'll also be links to everything I use in the description box too, so if you need anything, you'll know where to find all the details. So this projector has loads of functionality, which means there are about 5 different ways you could achieve what we're trying to do here. But I'm going to show you the one that I've found to work most seamlessly, using my smartphone in conjunction with the projector. There is a way to use the projector as a standalone device, but it can take a little bit more adjustment to get the scale right. But if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments section and I can do a second video on that one. First up though, we just need to get set up. Clamp your stand to the side of the table. Then plug in your mouse and keyboard dongle to the projector and seat the projector securely into the stand. Turn the projector on and adjust the gooseneck to get the projection pointing directly downwards at the surface and as high as the stand will allow. Just generally in the downward direction is fine for now. We'll fine tune it a little bit in a minute. Okay, so you can see a bit of a weird effect going on there. That is to do with the combination of the camera and the projector. In real life you can't see that at all. Alright, so when you're using your phone, first thing to do is get the software. This is the PDF program that I found to be most useful. It does everything that you need to do. So you just download that in the same way as you would any other app from the Play Store. Once you've got it open, you can access files from various places. So I'm going to go with Dropbox, and that's where I've got my PDF pattern there. So just open that up. So this will only work with AO pattern files. It won't work with A4 files because the pattern pieces aren't all in one piece. So you need the AO file. And when you open it up, it should look like that with all of your pieces. And you can manipulate that as you would normally on your mobile with the pinch zoom and scrolling from side to side. For best results, you need to change it into the landscape view. So you can do that. That way you'll be able, when it's projected, you'll be able to see a much bigger proportion of the pattern. And then you want to activate something that on my phone is called Smart View, but it's called various things on various different phones. Basically, it's the way to access mirroring on your phone. Now you can see that my phone can't see anything to mirror just there. So now we need to activate the mirroring on the projector. So to do that, use your mouse to click on Android mirroring, and then you'll see the instructions there. Then go back to your phone, and it should now be able to find the device. You can see it there. You just click on that, and voila. And then when you turn it into landscape, it mirrors that too. So you can see, you can just manipulate your projection by using the commands that you would normally do on your phone. So again, the pinch zoom and scrolling from left to right, just as usual. Now the first thing we've got to do now that we've got it all up and running is to make sure we're projecting square on the table. Now, in real life, this took about 5 minutes and 3 seconds to do, but I've just left a little bit of it in here for your enjoyment. Basically moving the projector around and measuring the resulting square to make sure it's dead on. Rinse and repeat. After you've got your projection square, we're on to measuring the scale. So measure your test square, and then use the pinch zoom on your phone to zoom in or out, depending on what you need, until you have your test square the exact right size. So this takes me a few goes here, but a couple of minutes at most. Make sure you do this step with your fabric underneath, because that can change the depth, the distance away from the projector, and as such the scale. So make sure you've got the thickness of your fabric accounted for in this. Right. Then you want to move it down and cut out the bits of your pattern that are in that direction. After you've cut those ones out, you can rotate it around. So just by clicking on that little icon there and the rotate clockwise, then you'll be able to see that that rotates the entire PDF the other way around. So then you can orient your pattern pieces that are better suited in that direction that way. Turn them around and then repeat the process of making sure the scale's right. So measuring again and again with your fabric underneath, and then adjusting the size on your phone using the pinch zoom in or out ever so slightly to get it exactly the right size. And then you're away, all ready to cut or trace or whatever you're going to do. You just need to move each pattern piece into the frame, and that really is the basics of how it all works. Move your pattern pieces around, trace them off or cut them out. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you how to do is to use the layers function. So you've got your PDF up just like that. If you press on the screen and bring up the menu bar at the top, click on the three dots at the right hand side and view layers. You'll need to pull up the view layers panel from the bottom there, and then you can just click on and off each of the layers as you see fit. So blue's on, grey's off. And when you've clicked off as many layers as you want, you can just scroll back down again, press on the button, and there you can see there just the layers that you left clicked on. And then if you have got a colour of fabric that is awkward and it's not projecting well, you can turn your PDF into what's called night mode. So you click up on that top menu again, but then the colour mode, put the little moon icon, and you'll see the background changes to black. And then you have the lighter colours. This is especially helpful if the lines are, say, in yellow or something on the original PDF. You can often see a yellow line in better contrast to black than you can in contrast to white in the projection. So if you want to change that again, just change it back to daytime. And there's also a couple of different options for custom colour modes in there as well. So this is just turning the layers back on again. You do that exactly the same way except in reverse. And there you have it, using layers and colour modes. So that covers off the basics of the system. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments. Thanks for watching.